This is the Redmi 15. Now this phone combines a massive battery with an immersive display and a reliable performance at a very competitive price. So if you're looking for a smartphone that can handle long-term gaming, everyday productivity and content consumption, the Redmi 15 might just be what you're looking for. But first of all, this is different and also an improvement. Okay, normally series like this is always an upgrade to the former, but this one is totally different and also given at an affordable price. It also comes with a lot of value. It comes with a 6.9-inch display, which makes it one of the largest in this particular segment. It is larger than the Samsung Galaxy A07 and even swallowed up the Tecno Spark 40. The dimensions are 169.48 mm in height and 80.45 mm in width. Now the thickness is not as small as that of the Tecno Spark 40, but it weighs just around 200 grams, light enough to carry about and hold. You have a quad-curve design that ensures it's comfortable in your hand. Somehow this phone feels like glass, but it is plastic, a good plastic material. But don't let it fall though. In terms of durability, it has an IP64 ratings for dust and splash resistance, which means it can hold up against daily exposure to dust and occasional splashes of water. At the same time, it is not meant to be submerged completely inside water. Don't take the smartphone to the pool, oh. But I'm not going to lie. A part of me is asking me to put the smartphone inside water for at least 5 minutes and see if it's going to survive. But when I think about how much I spent to buy this smartphone, honestly, I'm not going to do that. I got this smartphone for 180,000 naira. And this is not 5G, it is 4G. So if your area is covered, if your area is 5G covered, you'll have to spend extra to get the 5G option. So aside from that, nothing else. Okay, storage. Yes. Now this is 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage. Now let's talk about one of the most standout feature of this smartphone, and that is the display. You have a 6.9-inch Full HD Plus dot display with a resolution of 2340 x 1080 pixels. Now the panel refreshes at 144 Hz, which means scrolling animations and supported games feel extremely smooth. And on top of that, it also supports a 288 Hz of touch sampling rate, and this ensures responsiveness. So scrolling through apps is very swift. For media consumption, colors are on point, and it gives you an immersive experience. It is an IPS display with noticeable bezels, but nothing obstructs the view at all. It also has a decent visibility of up to 700 nits of peak brightness. The display is also certified to protect your eye. So if you use it for a long time, reading or playing games, you're not going to be affected, especially those flickerings and flashes that comes from the display. You're not going to be affected. And also, this display is ideal for gaming. Thanks to the Snapdragon 685 processor, I was able to have smooth response, playing games with no physical drags or sluggishness. The processor has a speed of up to 2.8 GHz. It is a 6nm processor that offers solid performance. So gaming should not only be your primary concern getting this phone. It is efficient and powerful enough for your everyday task, and very well able to run modern games at a decent settings without so much stress. And when it comes to storage and memory, this is 6 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage. There is also the 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage and 256 gig respectively, and they all have different prices. So this one is the base model, 6 gigs of RAM, 128, and it has good performance. So if you're considering not spending more than 180,000 naira for a smartphone, I would advise you go for the 6 gigs RAM. You can as well expand the storage using the memory extension in the settings, or you can increase your memory with the micro SD card. So it's either you use 2 SIMs or you use 1 SIM with the micro SD card. Now the camera system on this phone is straightforward but also reliable. It sports a 50 megapixels main lens with f1.8 aperture, and then the auxiliary camera. Picture qualities are okay with decent details. It High dynamic range is present, and also colors are on point. Portrait pictures. The background separation and overall quality is decent. Even when you are in video mode, it gives you this little background blur, and I love it. The video quality is 1080p and it is clear enough. On the front, you have an 8 megapixels camera lens. It can also separate the subject well enough from the background. Picture quality is acceptable to some extent, same as the video. So video test of the front facing camera. Now this is an 8 megapixels front facing camera of the Redmi 15. And this is the 1080p at 30 frames per second video. I love the fact that it's almost giving you 100%, with the skin tone. The colors are on point. And there's this small background blur. Yes, I love it. But you guys should be the judge. I'm currently shooting outside and it's noisy. But can you hear what I'm saying? Let me know if you love the color reproduction and also the sound coming out from this smartphone. Another interesting feature of this smartphone is the battery. The 7000 milliamps battery here means that they are not only giving you performance, but also a long-lasting battery life. Now the brand claimed that it is going to give you 2 to 3 days worry-free on battery. In my usage time, I tried to finish it in one day and I couldn't, but I had to charge it the next day with the included 33-watt fast charger inside the box. And if you fully charge the device, you can also use it to charge other phones. It has an 18-watt reverse charging. And also inside the box, you have a USB Type-C cable and this rubber case for the phone. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now talking about other features. The Redmi 15 features a side-mounted fingerprint and then the volume keys above it. And then the speaker. The sound is powered by Dolby Atmos. And then you have the IR flash, so you can control your home appliances. It runs on Android version 15 with a clean user interface. Of course, it does come with some Bluetooth and unnecessary apps. Unnecessary apps that you may not need. So simply uninstall them and do your thing. The pricing of this phone for me is okay. So if you can afford 180,000 it is fine because you're getting a lot of value for that money spent. This phone comes with a simple and modern design that feels premium, a good camera and a long-lasting battery life. And then you have a massive display that will give you a cinematic experience with an overall good processor. Honestly, this is a good budget smartphone under 180,000 naira. So if you want me to test out anything on the Redmi 15, please let me know in the comments. Or you want me to compare it to any device, also let me know in the comments. And if it's your first time coming to my channel or you're returning back to my channel, you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Kindly support me that way. It is always and totally free. Thank you so much. You've seen me before and you're going to see me again in the next video. Thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next one.